Hey friend, welcome back to the channel and welcome if you are new here. My name is Crystal. Thank you for clicking on today's video. As you can see from the title, it's going to be Vlogtober. This is going to be my edition of Vlogtober. So you're going to see my face every day for the month of October. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, please take a moment and subscribe. I'll wait a second. Did you subscribe? Okay, now we can carry on. I wanted to kick off Vlogtober with this makeup look, this fall makeup look. This is what I came up with using mostly drugstore items. Actually, all these items that I'm using will be in my Shop My Stash. I will link it in the cards. But if you just want to see me get ready, then keep on watching. We're just going to go ahead and jump right in. I am starting off with a fresh washed face and moisturized face, so we can just go right on in with the primer. The primer that I'm going to be using is the One Size Secure the Blur primer. All these things will be in my Shop My Stash. If you haven't checked out that video, I will link it in the cards at the end. I don't really know how much I need, so we're just gonna put we'll go with that. I like how that feels. It kind of feels like a lotion. I don't feel any silicone, so it's not really a silicone based primer. So I like this one. Feels pretty good. Let's see how things hold up. But so far, so good. Secure the blur. Let me put a little bit more just because I got some texture on my skin and I need it to blur, okay? Blur the skin. While I am waiting on that to set, I'm gonna go ahead and mix the foundations. I am using two different colors in this Maybelline Fit Me, and one's too light, one's too dark, so I'm gonna mix them. When I tried this before, I mixed too much of the dark, so I'm gonna put more of the light, just a little bit of the dark, and we'll see how that turns out. I think either way I'll be able to fix it. If it's too dark, I can lighten it up with a lot of concealer, but if it's too light, I can darken it with the bronzer. So either way, we can finesse it, friend. We can make it work. I think this is gonna be enough. It's still tad a little bit too warm. I have a neutral undertone and this is a little bit of red, so I am gonna have to try to fix it with some concealer. But yeah, I just have a neutral undertone and it's looking red. Might not be pulling up that kind of way on the camera, but in real life it's a little bit red. So yeah, let's fix it and go in with some concealer. This concealer is more like my skin tone, not really a brightening concealer. So I'm going to go in with this ColourPop to see if we can brighten it up a little bit. we're going to move on to Set the Concealer, and I am using the Fit Me. I turned on my vanity light, so hopefully that didn't make things worse. But I couldn't see, honey. I couldn't see. So I had to give me some lights. But so far, this is what we're working with. Let's move on to blush. This is the e.l.f. Putty Blush in Maldives. I saw a TikTok on this and everyone was saying this is the best blush for fall, and I think I'm gonna do a video on my fall blushes, but I'm gonna try to use this differently. Last time I used this, I used it with a sponge, but I'm gonna use a stipple brush with it this time, and maybe it won't be so intense, because it was quite intense. So this is just a stipple brush from e.l.f. What it just says, e.l.f. stipple brush. This is what the bristles look like. I used to have a small stipple brush. That's really the one I need so I can get in here good, but maybe if I can just squeeze it in here and make it work. Okay, friend, wish me luck. Okay, I do like it better with the stipple brush. It's not as intense. Yeah, okay, stipple brush. I think I like it with the stipple brush better. The blush has saved the day, friend. Ooh, okay. Looking okay. Looking okay. Let's keep going. Let's move to brows. Let's get these brows together. Let's move on to bronzer. This is my first time using this Beauty Bakery bronzer in Brownie Bar. That's what it looks like. So let's swatch this first, just so I can see what I'm working with. That's what it's looking like. I think I'm gonna use the middle color on my eyes for eyeshadow, but let's be careful with that bronzer. Let's go in with the light hand. I'm gonna try to mix the two because that one's a little bit too dark. That's more of a contour, and I don't really need to contour. I have these cheekbones. I'm not really needing a contour type of lady. I just like the bronze to give me some color back to my skin. I don't know what I think about that. But you know how I do. I just keep going. Keep going. What I'm doing is just kind of going back and forth between the two. Child, what is it going to look like? I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared. little bit more than darker color. I mean, I feel like it looks contoured enough. What you think? Okay. It's kind of looking cute. Kind of looking cute. We're going to go in with this L'Oreal palette. And we're sticking to brown fall colors. I'm going to swatch a few of those for you as well, so we can see what we're going for. That's what they look like. I think I like that one. I think I like the last one. Go in with that one, just all over the lid. I will say, friend, the only thing about wearing individual lashes is that your eyeshadow gets stuck in there. So I know I've seen on one of my videos when I'm like putting on new makeup, my eyelashes still have old eyeshadow in it. And I don't really want to scrub too much because I don't want to pull out my lashes, you know. So I still have to, you know, figure out how to wear shadow and lashes at the same time, because I love eyeshadow and I love my lashes. I can't pick between the two. I'm liking how this is turning out. What do you think, friend? Cute, right? I am liking it. So far, so good. We're gonna go in with that same color under the waterline. Okay, we're gonna go in and spray our face.